What's up guys, Rob here from Shonen Showdown, and today we're going to be going through some anime gauntlets. I've been seeing a lot of these gauntlets going around on TikTok, all over the internet. I've been tagged in a couple, so I figured, you know what, let's just talk about it. Let's see what happens. Alright, so first up we have 10 Tails Obito and 10 Tails Madara going through the gauntlet. It looks like in round 1, they're going up against Broly from Dragon Ball Super. So I guess our question is, how far are they getting? So what I really want to analyze here is that they're not going anywhere. They're ending in round 1. I mean, the second they get through to the fight, they're getting escorted right out of the fight. Are you kidding me? Listen, I don't care how powerful 10 Tails Obito is. I don't care how powerful 10 Tails Madara is. Let me talk to you guys for a sec. Can we really analyze what Broly did on his first day? I mean, on his first day facing Goku and Vegeta, he forced them to fuse. And not only did he force them to fuse, he forced them to go into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. And not only did he do that, I mean, the dimensions were shifting in the first fight. And not only did he do that, he had Frieza running scared for his life. These are all beings that if they dropped into the Naruto verse, they would be hell to pay. That's all I need to say. This gauntlet ends in round 1. I'm sorry. They're not making it to Meliodas. They're not making it to Naruto. They're not making it to anybody. Next. Alright, so this one is tough. We got Luffy going up against a lot of top tier shonen fighters. So we're going to see how far Luffy can go through. Alright, so first he has Killua from Hunter x Hunter. How is he doing against Killua? He's running through Killua. Bulldozing Killua. Even if people want to mention that Godspeed Killua can paralyze Luffy, that only is going to last for a couple of seconds. Luffy has observation haki. He can see into the future. His power is just so elite that Killua, if he took a Red Hawk or even an elephant gun and Luffy's in gear 4 and he's going crazy, I don't know how Killua is going to stand up after that. He's going through that first round. Then we have Aang in the Avatar state here. Why is Aang here? Aang can't bloodbend. Why is he here? Luffy is bulldozing through Aang. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And I love Aang in the Avatar state. Obviously, he's incredibly powerful, having control of all those elements, but that's nothing for Luffy. Luffy will be alright. Haki plus his Devil Fruit, it's going to make it hard for Aang to even injure Luffy. Luffy's going through to see Ed in round 3. And respectfully, Ed's not making it out either. Ed's getting bodied by Luffy. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Right now, as a martial artist, it does not even matter where Ed stands. And as an alchemist, it does not matter where Ed stands because Luffy is bulldozing through him as well. Now we have Deku from My Hero Academia. Let's talk. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, if Deku's in 100%, if we're strictly going off the anime, Deku could be in 800%. Luffy is bodying Deku. I'm sorry, it is what it is, My Hero fans, and it's not to say that Deku is weak, but it's more that we are highlighting that Luffy can see into the future with his observation haki. Conqueror's haki is on a top tier level, and his armament is elite as well. What is Deku going to do with those 3 forms of haki that Luffy is pretty much mastered or very close to it? And he's hard to injure because he's made of rubber. I'm telling you, Luffy's on a whole different playing field. So Luffy is doing damage right now. So now he's going to have to see Meruem from Hunter x Hunter in round 5. Luffy's taking it. I know Meruem is an incredible fighter. He's so smart, but it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. It's all in vain when he goes up against Luffy because Luffy has the strength to really just knock Meruem out of this fight completely. I don't think Meruem's getting up from that. And yes, we know he can tank damage because we know Nen properties have those abilities like Gyo that can really concentrate your Nen to lessen the damage. But that's not going to work for Luffy. Luffy can find a way around that, especially through reroll haki, because you know it can go through anybody's defenses. So in round 6, we have Sasori from Naruto. Obviously one of the Akatsuki members, has no business being here, would get completely thrashed, was struggling with Sakura. We know what it is. Luffy would handle his business. The only thing he really has to worry about is those poison puppets, but Luffy can get by that. Like I said, Luffy has observation haki. He can see into the future. Next, we got Asta from Black Clover. Post time skip Asta is very elite. That is going to be a problem because anti-magic is arcane. It has a different feel than the rest of the characters in Black Clover. So we know that Asta is incredibly powerful as well. He's durable. He's arguably faster than Luffy, or at least on that same range. Here's the problem. Luffy has Ryuo Haki. He can get through Asta's demon mana skin. He can get through that. How is Asta really going to counter Luffy's armament haki? Now, if we say that anti-magic negates haki, maybe you can give the case to Asta, but really, I'm going to say Luffy takes it. I think the Conquerors on top of the armament with the Ryuo haki and all, it's a done deal. I think Luffy's taking it. So now it's looking like round 8. Luffy's going up against Naruto. And here's where his rounds end. This is where Luffy ends up losing. He made it all the way to the end, so 2 claps. But I do not think Luffy in his current state in the anime can see Naruto. I know a lot of people out there are still saying, well, Rob, how is Naruto going to injure Luffy if he's made of rubber? How is his punches going to impact him? Well, we also have to remember that Naruto has the true secret orbs that can disintegrate you on touch. He has the ability to seal Luffy if worse came to worse, and he can also summon. Those are things that Luffy is not ready for currently. Maybe Luffy by the end of the series can go crazy, but right now Luffy is ending his gauntlet at Naruto. Naruto's gonna win that. Next, all right, so we got Shinra from Fire Force going up against some top tier fighters, but I see something in here that's wild disrespectful, but I'll get to that in a minute. First, we got Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Tanjiro had a great showing in the movie because we were able to see his ability to really think quickly on his feet. That is something that is very notable. It's great, but when it comes to Shinra, he's not thinking faster than Shinra. He's not moving faster than Shinra. We know that Shinra can go past the speed of light to the point where things are rewinding. Why is Tanjiro here? Why is he in this battle? Shinra's blowing by Tanjiro. Round 2, we have Zenitsu, the fastest of the Demon Slayer trio, which is admirable. That's great. Shinra's blowing by Zenitsu. Here's the disrespectful part. It looks like to me, whoever made this gauntlet just said, you know what? My hero is not that great. Let's just throw the whole class into one box. So apparently they have Shinra going up against the entire class 1A from My Hero. Damn, that is disrespectful. But Shinra's going through that. Shinra's going through that. I'm sorry. Shinra's going through that. Listen, I respect Class 1A. Obviously, I think there are very big gaps between the greatest of Class 1A and the weakest of Class 1A. But when we analyze how Mirio Togasawa was able to just go through the class like it was nothing. Now, granted, Bakugo and Todoroki were not present in that fight, but even if they were present, it would not have mattered anyway. Shinra could probably pull off that same feat, even now currently in the anime. Shinra's just way too fast, way too powerful. Listen, if one of the My Hero members gets hit with the corner attack that we saw Kanon get hit with in Fire Force, Recovery Girl cannot do anything to bring them back. That's it. Next up is looking like Shinra's going up against Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Now, what does this mean? This means that Gon has to go right into his adult form. He can't waste any time, especially with Shinra's Adola Burst. He got to go right into it. But even if Gon goes into that form, Shinra again is way too fast. He's rewinding time. Now, Shinra cannot afford to get hit by adult Gon more than twice. I think if he takes 2 Jajankems from adult Gon, Shinra's down for the count. But adult Gon has to catch Shinra. That's the problem. Shinra is way too fast. I think Shinra's going through adult Gon as well, just because of his speed, not his power. Next, we have Kaoki and Boruto from Boruto. Now, I'm not caught up on the Boruto manga, but from what I've seen in the anime so far, I think Shinra would be able to get through them. I don't think they're on the level of, you know, Naruto or anything as of yet. I think they would need to be somewhere in that realm to really get down with Shinra because they got to seal him and catch him. That's an issue that they're going to have to deal with. I don't think they're ready for that. And lastly, we got Asta versus Shinra. Damn, that's a video in of itself. I honestly, I'm saving that. You're gonna see a versus for that because that's tough. That is very, very tough. So currently we got Shinra going through the end of the gauntlet, but we don't know if he's gonna beat Asta. We don't know yet. So you guys let me know down in the comment section below how far you think these characters are getting through, and if you like this series, I got more. So I'll definitely review more. You guys let me know down in the comment section below if you want to see a part 2 of Anime Gauntlet. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.